Yo, and I need y'all to do me a favor right now. And yeah, of course, you know what's going down. It's the daily, daily Gogetemism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it whiz? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no posting, and everything is gonna be all right. We do this thing, and you know it's tight. This game tight, all right? So check this out, y'all. What I need y'all to do is let me know on the Instagram side. Am I on the wrong side? Can somebody go over to the Instagram side? Or Tara All Smiles Anthony, let me know, what the camera angle is looking like. Because on my side it looks right, but it might be the case where I need to flip it. Where I need to flip the camera. Can you let me know and tell me so you know how it is, you know how it go, and I need to know the truth, and I got proof, and if you come through, then I can get it right for real. So on this Power Monday, on the Daily Gogetemism show, we are talking about high prices since the pandemic. So today we're going to talk about how prices of certain things have gone up and how they made excuses for why the prices went up on stuff, but they never lowered the prices when things started to get better. So I need to know, and y'all need to tell me so I can understand the flow and how it go. Yo. Oh, it's sideways? All right, let me fix it. Let me get right over here. Let me get right. I'll make it better. We take the wackest songs and make it better. That better? Are we okay? Are we right now? Is it going down? Is everything going to be all right? Do we do this thing day and night? It's bright, right? We good now? We straight? Does it turn around? It's the daily Gogetemism show. We good? All right. We good. Levels is good. Levels is good. Levels is good. It's the Daily Gogetemism show all up in your area. Hold on. Honestly, not to be vulgar or nothing, but y'all was getting a little bit too much between the legs action right there. You know what I mean? I know y'all might like me and everything, but we don't want to get so explicit up in this joint. All right. Let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752 with this your daily, the Daily Gogetemism show. We do this every single day. Every day it rains. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. We break it down, baby. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the and if you can't say Omar with the well, then you just say Omar with the R. It is the daily Gogetemism show, and we are good, real good. You know what I'm saying? All right, so today on this Power Monday, I'm feeling like a real man should, and I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should. And we're talking about high prices since the pandemic. I know y'all been feeling it, and you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. For me personally, it kind of feels like people who were still working during the pandemic, it seems like we had it worse off than people who were off during the pandemic. And I want to explain a little bit about that. And I don't want this to be like a complaint show, but it is a mode of caution. This is a security threat, mainly a threat to your financial security. Because if you can't afford, if you work every day and you can't really afford to buy the things that you like, the things that you want, the things that you need, then it kind of demoralizes you from even working hard or trying to earn a decent salary and make a decent living or whatever. And that to me, that's a big concern. It's a big concern. So let's get into this whole thing. Let's talk about some of the things that went up during the pandemic. What are some of the things that y'all noticed that went up, like price wise and stuff like that? What are some of the things that y'all noticed that increased? The prices increased when the pandemic started. Now we know that food went up when the pandemic started, particularly chicken, and specifically chicken wings. Now y'all may have seen my little video on Instagram and my video on YouTube about the prices of chicken wings and oxtails and chicken wings and oxtails and chicken wings and oxtails and chicken oxtails and chicken wings and oxtails and chicken oxtails and chicken wings and oxtail prices is high. Can't afford that shit. Can't afford to be fly. I can afford to send my baby to private school, but I can't afford the fucking large platter, fool. And that shit makes me feel bad. I feel like bad because I'm her dad. And I'm like, we can't get the large. We got to get the medium. And really, we need the small. I can't ball. But the things that are important in life, I got that shit. And we ain't trying to be trite. How is it that I can afford chains and jewels, but I can't afford a fucking large price of food? I can't afford no chicken wings. I ain't buying that shit. I ain't living like a king. And yeah, I got a car or two, but I can't afford the gas to put up in that shit, boo. So we got to limit our places to go. And ain't nowhere to go anyway. It's a pandemic, yo. And I don't like how this thing is playing out. No doubt. And y'all probably got a lot of gripes with that shit too. And sometimes, like, what about them cigarette smoking motherfuckers? You know what I'm saying? Did the price of cigarettes, I really want to know. For all my cigarette smokers out there, did the price of cigarettes go up? Because I don't hear these cigarette prices, these cigarette smokers bitching. Because the prices of cigarettes have been going up since whatever. I guess they trying to discourage them from smoking cigarettes by increasing the price, the profits. You know what I mean? The fucking Philip Morris and them. Like, yeah, we're going to discourage these people from smoking cigarettes by making the cigarettes cost so much that they won't be able to afford them or they won't buy them. How's that turning out? But I don't really give a shit about cigarette smokers. I ain't even going to front. I don't care about that. Y'all can buy all the Lucy's all y'all want to and all of that. I don't have no sympathy for people who want to take chances on their health that way. But high prices are high prices, and everybody has high prices, and everybody has their own personal vices. So shout out to all my cigarette smokers. Y'all go ahead and y'all puff away. Just don't do that shit around me, because I'm not trying to secondhand smoke myself to death on some lung cancer, secondhand smoke lung cancer. Because you know the people who inhale secondhand smoke get the worst toxicity than the worst toxins than the people who actually smoke the cigarette. Yeah, beat that. I remember my stepdad damn near killed my mom. As soon as my stepdad died of lung cancer, she started to get better and better and better. Beat that. Beat this. Beat this. Looking for the perfect beat. Looking for the perfect beat. Beat this. Looking for the perfect beat. Looking for the perfect beat. Beat this. All right. First of all, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Daily Gogetemism Show. So we know that food went up all crazy. Now, in the beginning of the pandemic, they were saying that food went up because people were getting sick off of COVID and they weren't able to go into the slaughterhouses and be able to package up the food to send them out to the markets. Plus, people that worked in the markets was sick, and so they couldn't. All kinds of bullshit. But see, here's the thing: the reason that I'm not buying it is because, for the sake of the economy, all the other businesses, for the sake of the health of the community, all the other businesses had to shut down, or everybody had to work remotely. So there weren't that many people in the streets. So remember, gas prices went down like a motherfucker. Remember in the beginning of the pandemic, in the middle of March, end of March, all through April and May, gas prices was cheap as shit. Because they knew people wasn't buying no gas because they wasn't going nowhere, wasn't nowhere to go. No businesses were open and all of that kind of stuff. So we did not need gas. So gas, it was mad, stupidly crazy cheap. When the chips was stacked against them, right? What happened after that? Soon as people started coming back out, soon as people started going back to work, soon as checks started getting cut off and all of that, then the gas prices went back up, and they're going up and up and up. Now the economy is coming back. The health of the health of the communities are improving. All of this mandating vaccinations and all of that shit, but gas prices going up to the point where you're shopping for gas. You shopping around, running around here with your tank all the way past E, hoping that you don't have to push your car or get a tow or have to grab your gallon or two gas can from out of your trunk because you didn't make it to the next gas station. But that's how serious it is with gas. This shit is through the roof, and there doesn't seem to be any relief coming. Chicken wings, y'all. Chicken wings, $3.99 a pound. Everybody likes chicken wings, man. Everybody likes chicken wings. I like chicken wings. You like chicken wings. People who are not even big fans of chicken, they like chicken wings. People may not like drumsticks, but they like chicken wings. People may not like breasts, but they like chicken wings. They may not like thighs, but they like chicken wings. Everybody likes a chicken wing. So there are only two wings per chicken. Unless it's one of those crazy mutant chicken is like from KFC and they got like 8 wings on them bitches. You ever see that shit? They keep sanitizing the internet so you won't see them chicken. But when you see them shits, you be like, okay. Anybody who eats at KFC, good luck with that. And I'm being real. Let me give a shout out to my people that Carol Chamberlain, me favorita. Good to always have my eyes on you and see you. And Stacy White, yeah, here tonight. Thanks for coming on through. Glad to have you in my sight. And Ja Big, what's up, my Houston kid? And yo, T Carry right, morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my peoples going right in your sight. And Cherry, Dana, Cinderella, Dana. Yeah, it's a Cinderella, Dana. And webcam HD XYZ, man, the best girls in the world. Oh, Emily Dunlap in the house. I said, Emily Dunlap in the house, moderating, doing the thing. Thanks for coming through, yo. You're like a queen. I appreciate your little, you're on your job tonight. All right. All right, hold on. All right, okay. Where are the moderators? Okay. See, I don't even know what webcam is. Y'all got him up out of there. Whatever they wrote, they got up out of there. All right. Carol Chamberlain says, I hate KFC chicken. And TK Wright says, tissue went up too. Wow, really? Tissue went up too. Everybody was shopping at Dollar Tree and Dollar General because of the high prices of everyone else. Yeah. And you know what? I forgot about that. In the beginning of the pandemic, everybody fighting over toilet paper and paper towels and shit. This shit was crazy. And I still didn't understand that. I didn't get that. Like, out of all the, listen, we know what it's like when there's a storm coming. We get word of a storm coming. So everybody be shooting to the store, you know, making sure that they get everything, like we gonna be snowed in or rained in or whatever, you know. We gonna be able to go outside. Get this right. There we go. It was like hard to. It was hard to like. I couldn't get the water up. Okay, so yeah, we saw prices of certain things go up that really didn't make no sense. Remember, hand sanitizer went up all crazy, and it kind of made sense because the demand for hand sanitizer was through the roof. It was in demand like it had never been before because they were stressing everybody needs to wash their hands. You know, they was talking about how you could possibly catch the coronavirus by touching things. And you know, so they was encouraging everybody to wash their hands. Remember, they had all kinds of videos, Dougie Fresh talking about wash your hands, everybody, and everybody just I mean, like, what the hell? If you got to remind motherfuckers, well, you got to remind this trifling ass public to wash their hands. You know, we got a bigger problem than we ever thought that we had, and it turns out that we did. But bottom line is, certain things like hand sanitizer went up, antibacterial soap went up, paper towels went up, tissue went up, you know, toilet tissue went up, probably puffs and Kleenex probably went up. I don't buy that shit, but it wouldn't surprise me if it went up. But normally, when there is a dire situation, we can expect for certain things to go up, but we can also expect those things to reduce in price as situations start to become better and start to become relieved. So, like, you take like 9/11, and I really compare one tragedy to another because you have to watch what's going on in politics besides who's being elected, who's running for what, and what some of them might be saying. You have to watch the patterns in the economy. When 9/11 came, I don't know if any of y'all noticed this, but any of y'all who were working on your homes at the time, y'all would have noticed the price of home building products went up. So the price of sheetrock doubled, tripled in some places. The price of plywood went up. And you know what else went up? Water heaters. Remember, in the beginning of the 2000s, you used to be able to get a water heater for $100 and something. Like, if you paid $200 for a water heater, that was a lot of money. But for $200, you would be able to get like a 50-gallon water heater. Mm-hmm. After 9/11, they went up on all that shit. You know, not only that, but first things went down like air travel because everybody was afraid to get on a plane. Same thing that happened in the pandemic. Same thing that happened during the pandemic. Like, yeah, the travel industry always takes a big hit when certain things happen because people don't want to get on that plane. People don't want to go away to resorts and things like that. So we were at their mercy. I mean, they were at our mercy. So a lot of stuff was shut down, but when it was trying to come back, it was coming back mad cheap. So people were going on cruises and shit, airfare included, for like $300-400. Like, yo, you went to the Bahamas 5 to 7 days, all inclusive, for $500, airfare included? Yup, sure did. I sure did. Yeah. They took that initial hit, and then when people started to come back online, start going back outside, start being willing to travel and go places again, the prices went up again. And they staying up. So those are the types of patterns that I watch. I watch those types of patterns. You know, I don't give a shit about statistics. I don't give a shit about politics and all that kind of stuff. I give a shit about my family. I give a shit about my community, and I give a shit about my own personal finances and my own living situation, because those are the things that I can prove. I can give you the ocular proof of how those things affect me and mine and us and we. Those are the things that I can verify. So chicken wings being $3.99 a pound. Now, chicken wings was already high. They was already like $1.99, $2.25 a pound, some places, whatever. But come on, man. $3.99 a pound, that's double. They doubled the price of chicken wings. Doubled them. $1.99 or $2.25. That was already too much. But $3.99, $4.99 in some places for a pound of chicken wings? So even when you go to the Chinese store, Chinese restaurant, you know, if you live in the hood or whatever, you want to go get, you know, 4 chicken wings, fried hard and shit, salt, pepper, ketchup, hot sauce or whatever, or just hot sauce like I get, whatever, however it go. But they went up too. Oxtails. I like Caribbean food. Oxtails, jerk chicken, curry goat, curry chicken. All of that shit went up crazy. And this is now, I'm thinking that it didn't make no sense. I'm trying to make sense out of it. In 2020, before the pandemic, a large platter at the Jamaican restaurant that I go to, a large platter of jerk chicken was $9.25. When the pandemic started and they had to do curbside service instead of you being able to come into the restaurant, then the shit shot up. And then it went from $9.25 for a large platter. And they used to pack that shit on. Mad affordable, $9.25. And oxtail platter was like $14, some shit like that. I don't even think it was that much. It wasn't. You know how I know it wasn't? Because I used to get a large oxtail platter and a side of jerk chicken, and it used to come up to $17.50. Now a large oxtail platter is $25. Just for the oxtails. So for all my people out there that eat oxtails, you know, things like that, you've seen it. When you go to the store to buy oxtails, if you want to make them yourself, you see that they're like $8.99, $9.99 or more per pound. Now, it could be that people know that so many people are put on with oxtails. Back in the day, when people wasn't eating oxtails like that, they was cheap. I remember when oxtails was $2.99 a pound. I remember well. And I remember when they started going up for $3.99 a pound, $4.99, $5.99 a pound. They was $5.99 a pound at Cousins Supermarket last year before the pandemic. They was $5.99 a pound. And to me, that was high. But it wasn't as high as $9.99 a pound, which is what they cost now. So we saw the prices of that kind of stuff go up. Now, we don't have any way of knowing why it went up and why it won't come down, but we have noticed that it's not coming down. I don't expect the price of chicken wings to come down that much. They might come down to like $2.99 a pound, but they're not going to go back to $2. Why? Why? Because now they have gotten you used to paying the $3.99 a pound. So we have confirmed that they was right by buying it. If we stop buying the shit, you can best believe they're going to drop the prices of that shit with the quickness. They ain't going to keep letting their product go bad like that without being able to sell it. But you know how we are. You know how we are. Because it's like a catch-22. The people who worked through the pandemic last year, our salaries didn't increase. Some people got a pandemic stipend, or pandemic relief. What do they call it? Like healthcare workers and other essential workers got some extra money, because they were considered to have been risking their lives out there. So, the only things that were open were food stores, gas stations, of course, hospitals, so-called essential businesses. But there were prices to pay for them being in business, because they weren't, if you ran your own business, you had a small business, you weren't making any more extra money, but you have to deal with these prices going up, and your manufacturing coming through that you had to order in order to sell your products, that was higher. And that being higher made it more difficult for you to sell at the same price that you were selling before. So you had to raise the price for your customers. So the shit went on and on and on. And those are for the people who were working. Because in my opinion, the people who worked all through the pandemic had a harder time than the people who were off. And I only say that because they were able to get pandemic relief, in the form of unemployment. So even if you weren't eligible for unemployment, you became eligible for unemployment, plus the $600 extra that went on top of the unemployment. So now you're making more money than you made at your regular job. So what happened with that? Oh, plus you were able to get food stamps. And niggas was getting food stamps like crazy. And still are. We're going to get to that in a minute. We're going to get to that bag in a minute. So hold on. I'm going to read y'all comments in a minute. I just need to set this stage because, I got a lot of information. This shit is crazy. All right. So for the working person, for the working man and woman who never, stopped working throughout the pandemic, people like me, other people in my family, where we may have worked home some of the time, but we still had to go into the office. Just working totally from home wasn't an option. Now, a lot of businesses who sent their employees home to work are not opening again. Some of y'all may have noticed that at these fast food restaurants, you still can't go inside some of these fast food restaurants. You got to go through the drive-through. They have not opened their door. Even now, even after they took away social distancing and told people that they didn't have to wear masks because people were getting vaccinated and all of that shit. I still be seeing lines in the drive-through all the way around the corners for certain fast food restaurants like Wendy's, because they still have not opened up the restaurants for you to be able to eat in or even go in there just to pay for your food. So if you don't have a car, you can't get a Wendy's burger. Yeah, you fuck with that. All right. So with that being said, all right. People who weren't working were making as much as people who were working with this whole pandemic relief thing. With the what did they call it? What they call it? They just ended it September 4th. PAU, the PAU money. PUA, Pandemic Unemployment Assistance. Yeah. So people weren't working, but they were still making as much money as, or more money in some cases than people who were working. Now, I ain't hating on them, but you know how that's going to make you feel when you going to work, busting your ass every day and taking a chance on your health and the health of your family, and you bringing home the same money that you was bringing home when you weren't so-called risking your life. But people at home are making as much money or more money than you were making, and they like, so they running around here buying crab legs and shrimp and, you know, having parties and, you know, and all that old shit. And here you are stuck with trying to deal with these high prices of the cost of living. And I tell you who really suffered during the pandemic: landlords, because you couldn't get problem tenants out of your crib. The government said that they ain't have to pay no rent. So, you know, some people are going to pay their rent no matter what. Yeah. Some people pay their rent no matter what. They don't care what the situation is. They believe, you know, they were taught and raised that no matter what, you keep a roof over your head. So you pay your rent or your mortgage before you pay anything. You make sure that you have a place to stay. The Lord will provide you with the rest, but you make sure that you take care of home, so to speak. Got the good tea here, but this is not the echinacea tea. I'm back on that dandelion and red clover tea. This is that dandelion. This is that dandelion and that red clover tea. Dandelion and the red clover tea. I say the dandelion and the red clover tea. All right. All right, before I get back into, I gotta get my glasses. I ain't gonna be reading nothing y'all got to say. I ain't gonna read none of that. Yeah. And why wear those glasses so I can see? All right. Okay. Stacy White says Oxtail's one pack is $11.99. Now, how many come in the pack? What's a pack? Because we pay by the pound. I mean, they have them in like them little packs, but you only be having like four oxtails, you know, 4 jaws, 4 pieces of the oxtail and them shit. So I'm just trying to figure out, you know, what you talking about, what you mean by a pack. Let me know. TK Wright says, oh wait, Stacy White says all we can do is pray the price go down. Oh no. Prayer ain't gonna work here. You know, I don't normally like to leave God out of things, but you know, the devil is in control of these prices. And it's showing. TK Wright says, my homie said that they are being charged more for the meat on their end, and so they have to charge more. Yeah. But here's what they're not saying. During the beginning of the pandemic, when they were having to do curbside service, that means that they didn't have to pay any overhead. They didn't have to pay no overhead. Ain't nobody coming into your business. If nobody is coming inside, you don't have to pay as much for electricity. You don't have to pay as much for heat. You don't have to pay as much for a lot of things. So you can save on one end or another. Plus, businesses were getting relief funds and stipends and things like that just for being open. So it's not, you know, we all have our problems and we all have our solutions. But what we're not going to do is act like it was all fair on this side and unfair on that side. We're not doing that. So yeah, I agree that the meat was being charged more in manufacturing. I'm not denying that. But where you paid more on one end, you saved on the other end. So things kind of balance out. You know, it ain't all good, but it ain't all bad. You know, what about that? What about then? What about then? What about then? Says tissue and toilet paper are insane, and Scott Paper is right outside of Philly. Yep. Opportunism. Cherry says, you're right. People are buying the basic necessities out of the dollar store. At TK, right? TK Wright says, Carol, I got food poisoning from KFC 20 years ago. Wow. All right. TK Wright said, F Cousins, they tried to make me pay $40 for a 40-pound box of chicken in leg quarters. Why? It's usually $13 damn dollars. Yeah. Until chicken went up. Now, normally chicken wings go up and drumsticks and thighs and shit and quarters stay the same. But for a small amount of time, everything it went up. Everything. All right. TK Wright says, I got $1,000 bonus July 2020 and July 2021. Well, damn. Well, go you. Cal says, I was just going to say that, Omar. Now they're getting separate food stamps for the kids. And they have you seen how much they getting for the kids? Now, listen, I don't want to hate Carol, but they fucking up the game, because those people who getting separate food stamps for their kids, they can afford the high prices of food. Meanwhile, you can't do that because you ain't getting that check. You're not getting a check like that. I'm not. People who work all the time, people who have a regular 9 to 5, we're not eligible for any of those types of assistances, any of those types of benefits. So, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers on welfare getting paid. And I ain't trying to hate on people on welfare. I'm not. Shit. If I could get the free money, I would take it too. But I would hate to be in a position to need the free money. But God damn it, I might be able to whoop their ass at the car lot. I might be able to slay them like a dragon at the furniture store. But when I get in that market, them motherfuckers are outrunning me like Mario Andretti. Welfare, EBT, welfare, and healthcare, welfare and healthcare, welfare and healthcare. They got me over a barrel. Yo, I can't afford to go in the food store or the hospital, Carol. What the fuck is going on, y'all? Why can't I ball out at the Cousins Market or shop right? I can't do that shit. Wasn't able to do it last night or tonight. And that's right. That's wrong, actually. And as long as I live, I hope never be in that position, yo, kid, because I don't want no stamps to get compete with the money, and that shit ain't funny. Trying to get a better job, trying to get a better life, trying to get a better world, trying to get a better wife, trying to get some better kids, trying to get a better car, trying to get a better house, trying to be a fucking star, trying to make ends meet more than me. I'm trying to get them shit together and marry you. See, everything is gonna be all right, but I ain't got no separate food stamp card for my kids, and that ain't right. So what I'm trying to say is, you know, people who are getting free money are kind of fucking the game up a little bit. But I'm not hating on y'all, and I mean it. Get y'all money. It's just that, you know, the system is the problem. I can't blame the people who are using the system. It's the system that's the problem. My man, Magnificent Morocco. What's going on, my brother? And my brother Ansel Jones is in the house. What's going on, my brother Ansel Jones? How you feeling, my brother? Be more, and you see more. Word up. Okay. Okay. And surely, sure, the world's most precious, the greatest pearl in the world. Surely, sure, the world's most precious, the greatest pearl in the world. And Robbie and Ming, my big sis, doing the thing. She's something like a queen for a king. What's up, y'all? All right. Carol Chamberlain says, I just started a part-time job. They are still short-staffed. Yeah. People not coming. That's another thing that has affected. Now, we talk about the prices of food going up, prices of gas going up, prices of other things that don't have nothing to do with none of that stuff going up. But now, because people got so much free money and they were doing better when they weren't working, and they realized that, dag, when I was working, I was only making like $12, $13, $14 an hour. And that's not a diss to anybody who's making that kind of money. But the bottom line is, now you got a taste of what it feels like to be paid a decent salary. It ain't easy to go back to no $13 an hour, $14 an hour, $12 an hour. It's not easy to go back to that. You done been out here, you know what I mean? And plus it was the pandemic. So it wasn't like you had to go out and blow money and all of that. You should have been in the crib stacking that money. A lot of people didn't know. He was out there buying crab legs. Niggas buying crab legs, baby. And crab legs went up high as shit. You know, we used to be able to go to the market and get crab legs, you know, like $6.99 a pound, $7.99 a pound. Give me some Alaskan, $8.99 a pound for some Dungeness crab legs. Them shit's high as shit. I don't even look at them no more because I don't eat shellfish. But I did eat a little. I ate a little shellfish this summer. I did. I ate a little shellfish this summer, but I ain't eat no more. I'm done. I'm going back. I'm going back to good health. Oh, okay. Cal Chamberlain says, let's not talk about the prices on crab legs. Ridiculous. Shaking my damn head. Yeah. Carol says, they went from $9.99 to $20. Damn, are they really? Are you serious? Crab legs 20. Yo, I really don't go over to that counter no more, but I didn't know they was that high. Damn. From $9.99 to $29. Woo-wee. Here I am bitching about chicken wings. Crab legs is the devil. Robbie Ming says, I paid my rent. Screw what the government was saying. Yeah, I understand that, because you don't pay your rent for the whole year or all of these months, and then your landlord like, well, look, that money is stacking up. So yeah, I can't put you out of here, but I bet you soon as this pandemic is over, you getting evicted up out of this bitch. You going right to court. So you did the right thing, Robbie Rob. You did the right thing. I knew you was raised right. So Stacey White says 5 2 big ones and 3 little ones. 5. Oh, okay. 2 big ones. Okay. Oh, it was 5. Okay. There were 5 in the pack of oxtails. Okay, 5 pieces, 2 big ones and 3 little ones. Okay. Good looking out. All right. Carol Chamberlain says, hell, I'm on Social Security and can't get food stamps. Because you made too much damn money when you was working. That's what you get. You know what I mean? While you was busting your ass, working 2 or 3 jobs and sending your kids to Catholic school, you ain't know that you was actually messing up your future, did you? While you was securing your future, you ain't really know that you was doing yourself a disservice. You wish you was broke now, don't you? Don't you wish you was broke? I'm only playing. Alvera, I'm only playing. Another Quaalude, she gonna love me again. Okay. Robbie Ming says, I know that's right, Carol. Last year when they was giving out PUA, and this year they was giving people with kids a large amount of food stamps. That's when everything went up. And that's right. That's right. That's right. Magnificent Morocco said, it's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up. Word up. Shout out to Bone Thugs. Sure Husband says, the cars and trucks people broke around my way months ago are now back on the car lot because most of them didn't pay the insurance. They was waiting for another stimulus. Woo-wee! Stacey White says, crab legs so high, I don't even like crab legs no more. That was my favorite seafood. You had to make yourself stop liking it. Robbie Ming asked, did Pennsylvania raise the minimum wage yet? Nope, they didn't. Sure didn't. And so Jones says, at Magnificent Morocco, East 99, where you find the food stamp hookup. What is that? Down in Maryland? Captain says, yes, indeed. $29.99. I saw them this morning at the market, and I called at the market. A so-called sale is now $19.99 for crab legs. Wow. Captain said, I sure didn't, Omar. You ain't know you was ruining your future, baby. You was. You ain't know. You ain't know. You thought you was cool, striving out, getting things. Now look at you. You can't afford 5 chicken wings. Thought you was cool. Yeah, striving out, getting things. Look at you now. Can't afford 5 chicken wings. Thought you was cool. Yeah, striving out, getting things. Look at you now. Can't afford 5 chicken wings. Look at you now. Can't afford 5 chicken wings. Look at you now. Can't afford 5. Yeah, you can't afford 5 chicken wings from the Chinese store. Used to be able to get like 30 of them motherfuckers. Not no more. And shit is getting bad out here for the working man and woman and children. They ain't getting the money. And these welfare recipients, I don't mean to sound like I'm hating, but goddamn, wait a minute. I work 40 hours a week and I'm a manager, so I can't speak of no overtime if I work 45. And that shit only helps me to survive. And it's hard out here for a pimp, but it's harder out here for a hoe. Y'all see the prices of food and gas. Yo, you know how that shit go. Yo, my flow is being ruined by all of this stuff you do, and I can't do this shit. The life that I'm pursuing is getting farther and farther away. Need to make up an app on somebody's phone today so I can finally get paid without overhead. Because working 40 hours a week is dead. Need my own business, need my own life, need my own shit. Need to stop acting so trifling. Yo, what you talking about? Yo, niggas trying to ride out, but they can't get the clout. Ain't enough cash on hand. 40 hours a week. You going to work tomorrow, my man? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Get your ass up, alarm. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Get your ass up, alarm. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Get your ass up, alarm. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Get your ass up, alarm. 4:30, 5:30, 6:30 in the morning. Get your ass to work right now, kid. If you don't do this shit, you ain't getting no food stamp, nigga. And that unemployment ain't gonna get it either. Yo, you got to go to work, son. You got to get cancer. Okay. And so, wait, hold up. Carol Table says, okay, no, I read that. Okay, Ansel says, people sound like Republicans now. People misusing allocated funds. Target paying $15 an hour. Damn. So what was Target paying before? I thought Target was. I thought Target was the. They was like the good shit. No. KL is in the house. Karen Lennox. I ain't seen you over this side. Have I seen you on this side? On the YouTube side? Good to see me some you. She says a lot of food went up because there wasn't anyone to work the farms. They killed some of the animals too because nobody was there to care for them. Yeah, that was in the beginning of the pandemic. That wouldn't explain shit now. And that's what I'm talking about. I understood what was going on or the excuses or reasons that they were using for things going up in the beginning of the pandemic. But a lot of things smoothed out as we started to learn more about the virus. We started to learn more about the capabilities and the health practices that we needed to employ in order for us to stay safe. And for a lot of people, it worked. Now they're mandating vaccines and shit, and the prices of everything is just crazy high. The price of gas being high just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. I don't remember hearing on the news that the people in the oil refineries couldn't come to work. I don't remember hearing that. Now, if they said something like the people who drive the oil tanks, like we were short on drivers because the drivers who drove the tankers couldn't come to work, all right, I would understand that. But they ain't say that. They didn't say that. Them oil tank drivers was making all the money. Essential personnel making all the money. And gas was cheap as shit in the beginning of the pandemic. Mad cheap. Under $2 in a lot of places. They was begging for just drive around the hood. Just drive around the Capitol like Donald Trump did when he said he got COVID. Sam's Club starting at $17 an hour. Wow. BJ's as well. Wow. See, jobs are out there right now, but people don't want to go to work. They done fucked up. People don't want to go to work right now. By the way, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. If y'all would like to call into the show and add your 2 cents, ask a question, give a statement, tell a story, whatever you want to do, the number to call is area code 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby, on. 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 Get your shine, baby. 319-527-6199, baby. Daily Gogetemism show. High prices after the pandemic. That's what we're talking about tonight. All right. Okay. Carol Chamberlain says, hell, FedEx is paying $22.50 an hour for drivers. No CDL required. Damn. Yeah. Okay. Robbie Ming says Fresh Grocer is selling turkeys for 39 cents a pound. Well, good. Wait, is that low? That sound low. But you get like a 15-pound turkey, 20-pound turkey. That ain't bad. It don't sound bad. Okay. And so says, damn shame took a pandemic for people to fix their hygiene. Dirty ass niggas. Stacy White says, I'm praying for sales. Prayer changes things. All right, cool. I ain't mad at that. Carol Chamberlain says, Target hired their drivers. Target hired their drivers to get supplies off the ships at PRT. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Dollar Tree is going up. Carol says, man, Omar, I even went and got a part-time job because the money helps. Hell yeah. All right. Listen, if y'all call in and y'all want to speak, you have to press number 1, and that will let me know that you would like to speak. And then I will call you out by the last 4 digits of your telephone number. You can rock on it, do the damn, do the damn thing. All right, I see that we have a caller on the line. Caller with the last numbers 9051. Welcome to the Daily Gogetemism Show. Thank you for holding. What's on your mind tonight?
Hey, Omar, what's up?
Hey, now isn't that a sound for sore ears? I haven't heard that sound in a minute. How are you?
Because I'm good. I've been working, so
That's what's
I've been
up.
working. So
Well, I'm glad to hear you amongst the living.
Chance to...
Yeah, listen, that's a blessing.
I'm not going nowhere.
Well, we can't take that for granted. You know what I'm saying? Shit is real out here.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know. All
right,
yeah. At the beginning of the pandemic, I was working in an office full of kids. I guess they were like nobody was over. There was one person that might have been 30, and there was another woman my age. But I told them, y'all better get all your stuff now because you won't be able to get it later. Oh, yeah, okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
And a few weeks were like, I can't find no beads. I can't find no tampons. I said, didn't I tell y'all to get your stuff early before you can't get no more? You should be trying to get soap and bleach. I mean, I stocked up on that like a while ago, but it's only me. So like, I don't have a lot of things that I need to use. Mm-hmm. I might have gone through, this is like maybe my third pack of toilet paper, maybe.
Okay.
Because it's only me. I think that I paid attention from the December before it happened because I said to a friend of mine, I said, well, like, look at this coming. This doesn't really seem right. Mm-hmm. I don't think we're going to be able to be out in public. I mean, like, and I'm not stocked up like I was, but things have gotten more relaxed. But those ships sitting out there in the harbor, they're like, it's a problem because you can't get the stuff back in. You know what I mean? You can't get it back in here to hit the stores and everything. So there's not really a whole lot anybody can do about that.
Well,
and Carol was talking about crab legs. They $26 over here in Delaware. But I'm going to tell you about this damn gas. We don't never see no $3 a gallon. That's some crazy stuff right there.
Yeah, well, Delaware is the place to get gas nowadays. Because even in Jersey gas is high. Everybody used to go to Jersey, full service plus the gas was cheap. It's not like that no more. Now, from what I understand, there are places in Jersey where the gas is cheap. But I haven't seen it. I mean, I've been over in Jersey quite a bit over the past 4 months, and it ain't sweet like that. So so the price of things, all of this stuff really goes towards the cost of living. So things like food, things like gas, these are essential things. That really is the cost of living. So and things like gas translate during the wintertime into heating your home and things like that, whether you're talking about gas or electric, because those things haven't reduced either, and they've gone up, and there aren't really good explanations for those things going up. Like if you're paying more per kilowatt than you were before the pandemic. But everybody, well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but there's a lot of opportunism when it comes to capitalism. And so people are going to take unnecessary advantage of certain situations because something like a pandemic only comes along once in a lifetime. So here we are here, and we seem to be stuck here. Now, there are other things that have gone up that we may not have taken notice to. Like if you like when we were stuck in the house last year, we weren't noticing certain things going up besides the prices of food and things like that. But when you go out, now that we're able to go out to dinner and go out to clubs and amusement parks and things like that, then that's when you start noticing how prices have increased for other things that really don't have anything to do with any pandemic. You know what I mean? Like I went to Great Adventure this year. That's Six Flags for people who don't know. I went to Great Adventure with my baby over the summertime, and I'm like, wow. I thought it was because I hadn't been to an amusement park in a while that I realized how expensive it was. Now, that may have had something to do with it, but from what I understood from people who were there, the prices were just higher than they had ever been before. So food that was at the amusement park, games, all that kind of stuff, all of that stuff increased in prices. So when you talk about going out to restaurants and stuff like that, where you may have been able to get a good steak or a platter or whatever for maybe $50, $60, now you're going to see $80. Now you're going to see $90. You know what I mean? So so the price of recreation and things like that, those things have increased too. So I don't drink anymore, so I don't know how much alcohol costs.
I was gonna say you don't drink, so you wouldn't notice how alcohol was going up. Because when it first started, they asked our governor over here. They said, Governor Carty, Governor Wolf is shutting down the liquor stores in Pennsylvania. He looked. He said, I was in there getting some items myself the other day. And I'm just not willing to do that at this time. But people will run into the store.
Yeah.
I never seen nothing like that. I mean, on a weekend, it might be like that anyway. But when you said he was shutting down on March 18th, you couldn't get in that parking lot. I said,
Yo, well, the markets in Philly, some of them started to get, to sell beer and wine or whatever in the market. So I noticed how expensive. Well, not expensive, but I noticed that the lines that I used to have a song. The line for the liquor is the line for the lines for alcohol was long as shit. Now the lines to get the food, they were regular long, but those liquor lines were long as hell. So,
and we were turning away carloads over here. It's like, no, don't come over here.
Mm-hmm.
You better go somewhere else and get them. Like, state troopers were waiting at the borders. It's like, good, kick them out. Don't bring them germs over here.
Now, that's crazy.
COVID carrying ass back. Take your COVID carrying ass back.
Wow. So they knew people was if people were going to be in a house like that, they knew they was going to need to get high. They knew it. So that's why they didn't close the liquor stores. They closed them a little bit, but they made sure that people could still get their alcohol and cigarettes. Hold on for a second. We have another caller on the line. Caller with the last numbers.
Well, Omar, I'm going to jump off because I got to get to a Zoom meeting. I was supposed to be there at 8 o'clock. So
okay.
I just wanted to holler at y'all and say, hey, Carol Chamberlain. Woohoo!
That's what's up. I appreciate you calling. Thanks, and have a good night. Be safe. All right.
All right, then. Bye.
All right. Caller with the last numbers 8658. Welcome to the Daily Gogetemism Show. Thank you for holding. What's going on? What's on your mind tonight?
Hey, the prices of everything is totally ridiculous.
Totally.
I mean, it really is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm old. I'm retired. I had to go out and get a part-time job. I swear to you, it's ridiculous. And now, with Sam's Clubs and BJ's paying people $17 an hour to start, we're not talking about people that have been there for a minute. We talk about coming in the door.
Right.
Somebody told me about the FedEx hiring at $22.50. I might be getting ready to go to FedEx. That's no lie.
I hear that.
Listen, you got to make $1. You got to make $1. People, it's sad because, okay, I have a 2-income household. Okay, but we struggle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We're not struggling, but it ain't gravy like it used to be.
Right.
So I'm looking at this and I'm saying, damn, we both senior citizens. We can't catch a break.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest with you, I know everybody is suffering. I know a lot of other seniors that may be single homes, and they can't even afford it. People are losing their homes. because they can't afford their mortgages.
Mm-hmm.
They can't afford the upkeep on their homes.
Mm-hmm.
Like you were saying about the supplies
Mm-hmm.
to do repairs to your homes. And
Mm-hmm.
let's not talk about the companies that are doing the repairs. A friend of mine's mom had contracted someone to do some work on her house. Gave a man a deposit. He took the deposit and told her he can't come back until the pandemic is over.
You got to be kidding me.
I kid you not. I kid you not. You may see him on the news one day soon because there are attorneys and everybody, and she's reported it to the news stations. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You give them a deposit, and it's not a lot of money that she gave them as a deposit, but in today's time, $1 is too much.
That's right.
For somebody not to get what they paying for.
And plus, that's just not right. That's totally disrespectful too. You lucky you don't see him on the news in another capacity, because that's serious stuff like that, right? Like, you know, doing those kinds of things.
I was telling my friend today.
Very dangerous.
Once this hits the news, watch how many other people are going to say that that's probably the same person that got them. Mm-hmm. And he might have got them for a whole lot more money.
Mm-hmm.
I say lock his ass up and throw away the keys.
Sure, you lucky he don't get shot up and throw away the casket.
They shooting folks today. If they knew where he was,
listen,
I know her 2 sons would be on it.
This ain't the city to be doing no mess like that. That is dangerous work right there.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I got a little piece of property down north, man. I need work done. I'm not even trying to get it done right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because the contractors are another one. You know, they done boosted up prices unbelievable.
Gouging.
And I understand they gotta buy supplies. I know that supplies are high. But come on, man, you can't be killing people when people are already dying out here.
Yeah.
Financially.
That's the truth. And that's basically what they some people are legitimately struggling out here. And some people are taking unfair advantage of a situation. I mean, you know, but those are people who would do that in regular situations anyway. Everybody ain't a good person out here. And you see the evidence of that shit when it's time for you to spend your money, or when you're trying to save some money and you see what's going on. Everybody out here trying to.
But do you see?
Go ahead.
You see that it's more prevalent now than it was.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Now that this pandemic has hit, it's much more prevalent. I'm gonna give you an example. Robin posted that Fresh Grocer was selling turkeys 39 cents a pound.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Some years back, you used to spend $200 for an entire year, and you could get a free turkey at Thanksgiving. Now, check this out. Starting, I think, October or this month, if you spend $400, you can get a free turkey.
$400?
What kind of shit is that?
$400 though?
It ain't even $400. I was in Acme this morning. Theirs is $300.
In other words, ain't gonna be no free turkeys given out this year, right? Unless you got that
$400 for a turkey.
No, unless you got that bonus food stamp card. You know what I'm saying? When you can ball out.
Exactly. The price of cranberry sauce. I'm just walking around in the market. I was just picking up a couple of things anyway. But I was walking around in the market. I'm going up and down the aisle. And I'm looking at cranberry sauce. $2 a damn can.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to put a $400 turkey on your table, right? A couple of $2 cans of cranberry sauce. We ain't even going to talk about the rest of the meal, okay?
What a disgrace.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
I know it's supply versus demand. I know that. I'm down with that economic part of that. But that shit right there is totally ridiculous. There is not, when I saw that Target was hiring their own truckers to go to these ports and get stuff off these ships. Every company needs to put that money out there.
Yes. Yeah. Now, let's talk for a minute about what direction you think we're headed in, because what is the end game here? Do you think that prices will stay exactly where they are because they've already gotten us used to paying them? So there's no reason for them to drop them and they just increase their profits? Or do you think that...
I think at some point it's going to go down, but it will never return to what it was.
Okay. So what? So chicken wings will go from $3.99 a pound to $2.99 a pound, you think?
Maybe. And that's still ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Do you realize, I'm going to tell you something about chicken wings. This is my thought on chicken wings. Chicken wings were always cheap because we as blacks, that was the part of the chicken we could afford to eat. Okay? White folks got a hold of that. They started with the damn hot wings.
Yeah.
Every restaurant in the country was selling hot wings. They gained their popularity. So now if you buy hot wings, it's flat versus drumsticks. If you want all flat, you're paying an extra price.
Mm-hmm.
You see how they do things to suit them?
Yes, I do.
People have to wake up and realize this. Yeah, I get supply versus demand. I get that all day long. But now you just gouging folks.
Taking it there.
Yeah, you are.
Mm-hmm.
We all getting hit hard.
Yeah.
At my age, if I had to go out here and get a part-time job, it's getting rough.
It's serious. You know what I'm saying? It really is. This is serious business.
I'm joking about that. When I say I have to, I don't have to, but I don't want to make my life stressful.
True story.
Where I'm, I'm like, oh, I can't even buy, I can't buy this, I can't buy that. Now, I ain't gonna tell anybody no lie. When the pandemic hit, I was hitting everywhere I could to stock up on everything. Because you know what my fear was? There was gonna be nothing left.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm gonna be stuck in the house with no toilet paper, no tissue, no soap, no mouthwash, no toothpaste. Let's not even talk about toothpaste. You checked out the price of that lately?
Yes, I have. And you know what? And places be running out of toothpaste. Because I get like the black seed, or I get the black seed and the charcoal toothpaste and the neem. Right. And sometimes okay. that what's that propal something anyway, so I get my
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I get my toothpaste from the herb store. He was like, yo man, it's hard to get it in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once it becomes available, he got to charge for it.
Got to.
Yeah.
I mean, people are saying, oh, they don't have to charge that much. But what we're forgetting is when people are able, these suppliers are able to get the supplies, they're being charged up the wazoo. Mm-hmm. Who do you think they're going to pass that on to? If we don't buy it at their price, it's going to sit on the shelf.
That's right.
And if it goes bad, they're taking a total beating.
Mm-hmm. It's very serious out here. But I mean,
it is.
It's harder for the person that's out here legit working 9 to 5, just trying to make ends meet, take care of their family, still be able to enjoy life a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's hard out here because other people who weren't really out there trying to do anything for themselves seem to have gotten benefits. They seem to have been rewarded for that. And once again, I'm not trying to hate on them, but damn, you know what I'm saying? There should be something available for everybody else who is trying to do things the right way. Other than that, like, what's the purpose of trying to do things the right way if you don't, get any of the spoils for it or from it?
Well, that's true. And I'm not hating on them.
Right.
I'm for all fair and square across the board.
Uh-huh.
Now, they up in D.C. fighting over giving seniors on Medicare a 6% increase.
Right.
Okay, so let's say we get the 6% increase. Do you know where that's going? To your Part B Medicare.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you won't have to, it never balances out, is what I'm saying. It
Right.
doesn't balance out. You might see a couple of dollars of that, and that's the largest increase they've had in years, or probably ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I paid attention to it until it really started affecting me. Once I hit 65 and over, baby, I gotta pay real close attention.
Mm-hmm.
I do my shopping, most of my shopping on Senior Day. I'm getting my 5%.
Mm-hmm.
May not sound like a lot to some people, but oh hell yeah, that adds up.
It does. Hell yeah, it adds up.
It's ridiculous.
We've been forced to become more creative in the way that we spend and in the way that we manipulate and work our finances out, because we really don't have the luxury of just being able to spend just because we have it, because we don't know if it's going to be there. This pandemic has put a lot of us on notice, and it's put us in a position where we have to have become better managers of our money, because we don't know. You know what I mean? It just ain't sweet like that. For years they talked about killing Social Security. When we get to a certain age, it's not going to be there. So it's going to be like we worked all of our lives, and we're not going to be able to retire.
You can't collect on.
Yeah, and now it's kind of playing out that way. Maybe it's only a temporary thing.
It really is.
Yeah, it's this shit is serious. So where we may not have, maybe we were hard-headed about it and wasn't listening before, we're forced to listen. There's no way around it. So,
and I just saw a comment. As long as employers are paying higher wages, prices are only getting higher.
Right.
I disagree with that. I do disagree with that.
I don't think one thing has anything to do with the other. Yeah. Yeah,
the reason stuff is getting higher is the supply versus the demand.
Right.
That's just always been economics. Supply versus demand.
Right.
If the supply is low but the demand is high, what you gonna do? You can't give it away.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that I've seen up here that I disagree with. I know you always joke around and say I'm always shopping, but baby, you don't understand. I'm on the clearance rack. I'm catching sales. Buy one, get one. I'm on it.
Listen, people say that I like to spend a lot of money. I like to spend money. And I'm like, no, I don't. I would take everything that I get for money for free. I don't like to spend. I want to keep all my money. It just so happens there's certain things that I want and that I need, so I have to pay for them. But I would gladly take everything that I buy for free. So anybody who wants to help me out with that, be my guest.
I'm getting ready to start me a senior GoFundMe page.
I hear that. This shit is serious out here.
Times is hard. Times is hard.
This is very, very serious. This is not to be played with out here.
And if people think it ain't, they better wake up. They better wake up. Like I posted earlier, I had a taste for oxtails. You started that yesterday when you did that thing about oxtails and chicken wings. So I went to the store and I'm cruising the market, and the one lady said she paid $11.98 a pound. That was a bargain. She got 5 pieces in that pack. That was a bargain. I picked up packs in the market, $22.99, $24.99, $25 something. I'm looking at the prices because I'm going through, right?
Wow.
And guess what? It'll have one big meaty one, and the rest of them is little teeny ones.
I hear that.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Man, there ain't no joke out here. I'm telling you.
No joke at all.
I did break down and buy some, but I only bought 1 pack. That's enough.
Mm-hmm. Man, but listen.
That's enough.
I
got to go.
Okay.
But I just had to put my 2 cents in there.
Well, I appreciate you putting your 2 cents in there. Well, I appreciate you calling in once again. It's always a pleasure. I want you to have a good night, and I will holler back at you. Back at you.
All right.
All right.
Take care.
Peace.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Good call. Good call as usual. Thanks to both for KL. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate it. All right, y'all. Let's do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious November 1st. The first of Scorpio. Show, no, shame, shake it, baby. All right, number 1 out the box. Oh, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and make it feel special because they are special because they are special because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number 1 out the box. Tasha Rivers, happy birthday to you, Tasha. And also Heidi Reynolds, turning 50 years old today. She's a 1971 on the 2. You know how she do. And my girl, go-getter Kimberly Johnson, happy birthday to you. And Anthony Artist, turning 42 years old today. And Tasha Griffin, happy birthday to you. And Miriam Desroches, turning 39 years old today. And Abigail Akua, happy birthday to you. And Dana Graham, turning 48 years old today. And Pamela Harper, turning 36 years old today. And Nikki Boo, turning 33 years old today. And Delinda Zambrana, happy birthday to you. And Kenya Lawhorn, happy birthday to you. And last but not least, my girl who runs the hip hop festival up in New York, NYC Harlem. And she also used to have a show called Why You Mad, Son? My girl, C.R. Capers. C.R. Capers. I want to say happy birthday to you. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious November 1st, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, the prices go up and the jobs go down, and the thing and the key to life is what you found. But you gotta keep on looking, keep booking, keep keeping your feet to the pavement. It's gonna be okay, and you're going to get relief pretty soon. But you got to save, people, and everything is gonna be all right. I guarantee. Yo, you know how it go. It's you and me. and we are against the world, but we ain't trying to battle. We just trying to make the money rattle and paddle. Anybody comes up against us, but it's gonna be all right. We won't rush. We are the stainless steel of this shit. It's gonna be all right as long as you stay legit. We gotta hustle though. We gotta hustle though. We gotta hustle though. Gotta hustle though. All right. So I see webcam HD XYZ is still coming through. What's he writing though? Let him write. Let him write something. I want to see what he write. I want to see. Make sure you know. I don't want to block nobody that might be okay. I don't know, whatever. Let me see. Let me just make sure. Let me make sure though.
90 seconds.
All right, y'all. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all back to life. All right. Because tonight. Oh. All right. So all right. Let's do this.
60 seconds.
Emily says he's not okay. Let him write something. I want to see. All right. So what we gonna do? All right. Let's go out like this. Let's go out like this. Okay. All right, y'all. And for my Instagrammers, yo, Fi Slammer Jammer, thanks for coming on through and let me exercise my grammar. I get back, y'all. All right, peace. Pit. Veronica Freeman. Oh, Veronica. Oh, Veronica, girl. Thanks for coming on through. He says, something telling you to go on a website and jerk off. Okay. All right. But I still wanted to see it, though. Let me see it, though. You know what I mean? Just let me see it, though. Okay. And we out now. Shit. All right, y'all. So. All right, man. Get with y'all later. Make sure y'all share the show. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks for coming through. I hope y'all enjoy listening to the show as much as I enjoy broadcasting it. And that's how it's going down. All right, so I see y'all tomorrow 7 o'clock. No, tomorrow 8 o'clock. Now, remember last week we had to do the show at 8 o'clock. We got to do the show at 8 o'clock again. We got to do the show at 8 o'clock again. So from tomorrow till Friday, 8 o'clock across the board. All right, we good? All right, so 8 o'clock tomorrow, not 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So if y'all get here at 7 o'clock, you're too early. But I'll remind you. Peace, y'all.